In a small, quiet village nestled beside a sparkling river, lived a young boy named Ethan. Ethan loved to explore the forest near his home. One sunny morning, while wandering among the tall trees, he found a tiny seed lying on the ground. It was smaller than his fingernail and looked quite ordinary. Ethan picked up the seed and wondered what kind of plant it would grow into. He took it home and carefully planted it in a small pot filled with soft soil. He watered it every day and placed it where the sun could warm it. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Slowly, a tiny sprout emerged from the soil. Ethan was very excited and continued to care for it diligently. The sprout grew taller, developing small leaves. Ethan learned the English words for each stage: seed, sprout, leaf, and stem. One day, a wise old gardener visited Ethan's village. He saw the growing plant and smiled. "You have a special plant here, young boy," he said. "This is the seed of an oak tree. It will grow to be very large and strong, providing shelter and shade for many years." Ethan was amazed. He had no idea such a tiny seed could become a mighty oak tree. He continued to care for the plant, even when it outgrew the pot, and he had to plant it in his garden. Years passed, and the little sprout grew into a magnificent oak tree with strong branches reaching towards the sky. People from the village would sit under its shade on hot days, and birds would build their nests in its sturdy branches. Ethan, now a grown man, would often sit beneath the tree, remembering the day he found the tiny seed. One afternoon, a group of children came to Ethan and asked him, "How did such a big tree grow from such a small seed?" Ethan smiled and said, "It needed time, patience, and constant care, just like learning anything new, like English. It might seem difficult at first, like a tiny seed, but with regular effort and dedication, it can grow into something strong and wonderful." He then taught the children some English words related to the tree: roots, trunk, branches, leaves, shade, and shelter. He explained how the tree provided shelter for animals and shade for people, just like knowledge provides shelter from ignorance, and understanding provides clarity. Now let's increase the vocabulary wandering. This word describes moving around without a specific destination or purpose. Example, sentence: the lost puppy was wandering down the street, looking confused and scared. Sprout. This refers to a young shoot of a plant that has just begun to grow from a seed. It can also be used as a verb to describe this process. Example, sentence, noun: after a few days of rain, tiny green sprouts began to appear in the garden. Patience. This is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without becoming annoyed or anxious. Example, sentence: learning a new language requires a lot of patience and consistent effort. Emerged. This means to come out into view, become visible, or appear. Example, sentence: the sun emerged from behind the clouds, brightening the entire landscape. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.